Yo, what's up guys? It's Goose from Classic Komodo and welcome to another episode of Whatchamacallit, a series full of what's up, what's changing, and what's new. So, now what? Today I'm going to be talking about the mental changes I plan on making with the upcoming Battlefield 4 game. Before I get into that, what you guys are seeing in the background, I decided to play a little bit of Team Deathmatch to blow some steam off. Had a rough weekend at work. Playing a little No Shark Canals, a little quick 100% gameplay. Start off with the Spaz 12, going quite a tear with that. Switch on over to the M40A5 with the reflex sight so I can have a little fun with that. And then finally switch on over to the M98B to take care of those pesky crane campers. But alright guys, let's get right into what I plan on changing mentally for this new Battlefield 4 game. Let's start off with probably the most notable one is going to be going from the regular 24-man server to the big 64-man server. With things the way they are now, I am a typical run and gun kind of guy. I'm in your face. Even if you hand me a sniper rifle, I plan on putting a reflex scope on it and pretty much being an aggressive recon. So I'm always in the action. The only time I ever kind of sit back is if I see, 2, 3, 4 guys and I pick them off strategically, and then, along my way, there I go, trying to arm MCOM or, go towards a flag. But now with the larger servers coming out, it's going to be kind of a different angle to go look at it. You're gonna have a lot more people coming at you playing in defense, saying if you're playing rush, a lot more guys are sitting back instead of just like maybe 4 guys on the left, 4 guys on the right. You're gonna have like 15 on each side, so you're gonna have to really play that slowly. You're gonna have to change it up a little bit. And how I am is I usually play as an engineer. That's my top class, but now it's going to be almost like I'm going to be playing more of a medic or more of a sniper now, because if you can't get in too close, so you're going to have to pick them off from a distance for the sniping. But if everybody is getting demolished by these guys, you're going to have to play medic to res everybody. But with the new resing mechanics, seeing that you can only do about 3 charges, it kills the res range, which I think is really good. So it's not just a continuous onslaught, but it's gonna, change the action a little bit. I think it's gonna be good, and I'm excited for the challenge that's gonna be taking on more people. Now, when it comes to talking about the guns, I know that most of the guns are going to be coming back to Battlefield 4. Only a select few are going to be new, or some of the ones from Battlefield 3 are not going to be there anymore. So getting used to the guns will be probably a little easier this time around, so I'm not too worried about that. When it comes to talking about the obliteration mode, I think that seeing that it's such a big map, and even if it is a 64-man server, a lot of people are going to be spread out, so a lot of people are going to be doing their own thing, even if they're by themselves playing lone wolf or if they're with a squad. That's going to be one of the things that I'm going to have to play to get used to see mentally how I approach it. Now on to talking about the naval warfare. I am very excited about this. I do plan on spending a lot of time in the water trying to figure out these new mechanics. It looks like they're going to have a couple of different boats that we're going to be able to control. It's going to be fun to see just how many maps they plan on creating with these boats in naval warfare. We already know so far that they have Parasail Storm, but we also saw a glimpse of one that's more of like a city where midway through, of course, with the new Levolution, it gets somewhat flooded. It's kind of like a dam bust and water fills up the whole city, and then you see a couple of boats flowing through that. So overall, I'm pretty excited about the naval warfare, and I can't wait to hop in a boat and see what I can do in it. Lastly, one of the things I want to talk about is how freaking cool it would be to have these dinosaurs in this game. I know that it's a big joke right now, and that it's a if and maybe, kind of sort of might happen kind of thing. But a few days ago, Drifter came out with a video, and he got to go to the EA studios, and himself and a couple other YouTubers got to sit around a table and talk to some executives or, some PR people, and talk about the game, some questions that they may have had, some options that they might have, wanted changed with the guns, or, how the boats might be too OP or anything like that. But there was a situation that came up that they asked about the dinosaurs. And the guy that was in charge, he drifted away from it. He was like, I don't really want to talk about it right now. And when he said that, more and more people wanted to talk about it. So it made all the guys there want to talk about it more, and the guy just got kind of upset, and he's like, look guys, I can't really talk about it. And that makes us believe that there might be something, if he can't talk about it, maybe there is something. If he just came out and said, oh no guys, there's nothing to talk about it, then we'd be like, oh okay, whatever. But the fact that they kept on asking the questions and asking questions, and he got a little upset about it, and he was like, look guys, I really can't talk about this right now, it kind of makes us believe that there's something in the mist about some kind of dinosaurs having. I mean, how cool would it be to have the DICE engine running the Frostbite 3, you have all of the naval warfare, your helis and everything like that, and you're on foot, and then all of a sudden you look to your left and there's a giant T-Rex right there running alongside you. I mean, what do? Do you shoot at it? Do you just go into the fetal position? What do you do? I mean, but being in the air and then all of a sudden there's a pterodactyl next to you, you know, do you shoot it down? What do you do? So the fact that there's a maybe possibility with this, it would really be cool to see this. And, you know, of course, right off bat, they wouldn't put it in the game, I think, just because they want everybody to get used to Battlefield 4, you know, what it is with the new gameplay, with new obliteration mode. You know, they're not going to put it in right away. But would we like to see it in a DLC? Of course. And we're going to keep talking about it and asking for it until they hear us. And then maybe they'll finally put it in the game. But alright guys, that's all I got for today. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to Classic Komodo for more videos, and comment on how you plan to make the transition over to Battlefield 4. I'll see you guys next week for another episode of Whatchamacallit. This has been Goose, and as always, stay classy.
We just wanna make some new friends along the way. Yeah.